it's Phoebe and today I'm in India. A land of staggering diversity. It is a sensory overload of colour, chaos and culture. Among its countless treasures is Rajasthan, the largest state in the northwest, aptly known as the Land of Kings. This region is home to the Golden Triangle, a captivating trio of cities, Delhi, Agra and Jaipur, that offer a concentrated glimpse into India's rich heritage and architectural splendour. In this episode, I embark on my first solo journey through India, diving headfirst into the vibrant heart of the country, starting in the bustling capital of Delhi as we explore the timeless wonders and hidden gems of this incredible land, where every moment is an adventure. We are starting things off with a guided day tour here in Delhi, and our first stop is to the Jama Mosque. Now this is the largest mosque in India and it is beautiful. It is absolutely beautiful. We're here really early, so it's nice and quiet. My guide said let's get up and get going first thing this morning, and that was a great tip. But the thing that's kind of blowing me away about it, not just how beautiful it is and the colours and the energy of the place, it's these birds flying around everywhere. I think they're a city hawk, Ravi, our guide, said, and they're amazing. I've never seen that many birds in the city before. It's almost kind of eerie, but in a really beautiful way. I don't know how to describe it. Wow, this is a great start. A city with a pulse as ancient as it is vibrant, Delhi tells a story that spans millennia. Once known as Indraprastha, Delhi has been the crown jewel for empires through the ages. From the Mauryas and Guptas to the Rajputs, each dynasty has left its mark. In the 12th century, the Delhi Sultanate took the reins, and the city flourished as a hub of culture and power. Fast forward to the 16th century and the Mughals arrived, turning Delhi into a canvas of architectural wonders. British colonial rule added a new layer, giving us the broad avenues and colonial charm of New Delhi, declared an imperial capital in 1911. Today, as the capital of independent India, Delhi is a mesmerizing blend of its storied past and bustling present. This is not at all what I thought of when I thought of Delhi. This is just so scenic and beautiful and historic, and the gardens are incredible and the trees are amazing and the architecture and the colours and the sights and the sounds and I genuinely didn't think this top half of India was for me. I've been to Kerala before, loved it, had a great time in the south, it was very chilled out, and I just thought, oh, the north will probably be too much for me. Whoa, am I glad I'm here? And I'll tell you, it was two women that changed my mind about coming here. Jess from Flying the Nest, if you watch Stephen and Jess and their beautiful kids, I'd reached out to her many months ago and said, I really want to go back to India, do you think it'd be safe for me to go by myself? And she said, yeah, you'll be fine. But I held back. And then I met Marianne. I met her just a week ago in Vietnam, and she said to me, it is my favorite country I've ever visited. I love India, you have to go. And she was right. Marianne, if you're seeing this, I can feel myself falling in love with this country. You were right. All my preconceived ideas were wrong. They were so far off. It wasn't even funny. And that's coming from somebody who had been to the south before. So I am very, very happy that I pushed through and that I have come here today. And I'm even more excited that this is just the start of this adventure. I never expected to feel this way on day one. It is time for our first lunch in Delhi, you guys. What a great start to this day. So my tour guides are going to be choosing all of the places that we eat. Now, the skeptical part of my brain goes, are they getting kickbacks for this stuff? Is the food going to be any good? This is why I'm here. I'm going to eat everywhere they bring me, and I'm going to tell you whether or not it's good or whether or not they're just getting kickbacks for it. So let's find out. Where am I? I'm at a restaurant called Surabhachi. It looks great. The menu had a mix of like Western food, Chinese food, even Japanese on there. Part of me wanted to troll you guys and just like order a bunch of Japanese food and be like, come to India, eat Japanese food. I'm not going to do that to you. I asked the manager what he recommends. He told me to have the yellow tadka dal. I live for yellow tadka dal. We're having yellow tadka dal. I've got a plain naan. I've got my dal, which he lovingly portioned out for me. I'm real hungry and I'm real tired. I need this right now. It's good. Right away, that's good. Really tasty. The bread is really nice. At home in Australia, a naan bread is so thick and heavy and stodgy. It's like eating a focaccia. Here it's all light and crispy and crunchy and just good. Just so good. So to make this trip happen, I decided to book with a tour company. It just seemed like the easiest way to do it and the safest way because I'm doing all of this solo. So they book all the hotels, arrange all the drivers and guides in each location, but not everything's included. Meals, entry fees, tips, and all other expenses aren't covered. So I'm really curious to see if a tour like this is the best way to do it and if it's good value. Now they also put together the itinerary. So the itinerary for today has us just spending the morning in Delhi, which means now it's time to leave and make our way to Agra, 230 kilometers southeast or 4 hours drive away. And it's home to a landmark that has been on my travel bucket list forever. Abracadabra. Just like that, we're in Agra, and you guys, I am so tired. I am so tired. I am about to get into this bed and go to sleep. I'm so happy to see this hotel room. Now the accommodation last night / this morning, because I got in at 1, and tonight, very basic, but very comfortable, clean, easy, little 3-star spots, I would say. This has been a lot different to what I thought it would be, and I'm very happy about that. It's been a really great start to this trip, and I'm trying to wrap my head around the fact we're going to see the Taj Mahal tomorrow, and I just don't know how to process that. I'm trying to manage my expectations. Our amazing driver said, what time would you like to go in the morning? And I said sunrise. I've heard that's the best time to go, so we're going to get up really early, and we're going to go see sunrise at the Taj Mahal. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Testament to love and loss, the Taj Mahal is one of the most iconic structures on the planet. It's perched on the banks of the Yamuna River here in Agra, a marble masterpiece commissioned by Emperor Shah Jahan in the 17th century for his beloved wife, Mumtaz Mahal. Think about it. A love so intense it produced an architectural wonder built over 22 years by 20,000 artisans and craftsmen. The Taj is a blend of Persian, Islamic, and Indian influences, crafted from white marble and adorned with intricate inlay work of semi-precious stones. The central dome rises a breathtaking 240 feet, flanked by 4 minarets designed to lean slightly outward, safeguarding the tomb in case of an earthquake, ensuring that she's protected, even in rest. This isn't just a building. It's an enduring symbol of an emperor's devotion, and a love so powerful, it created something so beautiful that millions of people each year come to visit it. Good morning, you guys! We're at the Taj Mahal! Oh my goodness, it was an early wake-up call and it was absolutely worth it. So according to our guide, this is going to get really busy by about 10 o'clock. So we got here super early and it was well worth it. I don't know, I'm having like one of those weird moments where it's hard for my brain to absorb where we are and what we're doing right now. I can't quite comprehend it. I have to tell you, it was like a little bit emotional when I first saw it. It's just a little overwhelming, you know, when you have dreamt of seeing something for so long and it's such an iconic wonder of the world and such a significant building, and then you come here and you're like, wow, I actually did it. I actually made it here somehow. It's absolutely beautiful. Is it worth the hype? Is it worth coming? Yeah, it's absolutely worth coming. I would definitely recommend doing this. It is spectacular. Now my right up front tips to you are just get away from the crowds. Everybody is taking the same photos in the same spots. I was like pushing my guide like, can we go somewhere else? Can we go somewhere else? And I found these buildings on the side which, you know, were just so much nicer to be able to photograph and film through and really show the beauty of the place away from the masses of people that are here. But even with so many tourists here, I still recommend coming. It is just beautiful. It's just one of those life bucket list things. It's an absolute must do. The Agra Red Fort stands as an imposing symbol of Mughal power and grandeur, just a stone's throw from the Taj Mahal. Constructed by Emperor Akbar in the late 16th century, this colossal red sandstone fortress spans 94 acres along the Yamuna River, serving both as a military stronghold and a royal residence. Its walls stretch over 2 kilometers, encasing a city of palaces, mosques, and lush gardens. Entering through the Amar Singh Gate, you are immersed in a labyrinth of history. The Jahangir Palace, built for Akbar's son, blends Persian elegance with Indian artistry, a testament to the empire's rich cultural tapestry. It's here Shah Jahan spent his final years imprisoned by his son, his gaze fixed on the distant Taj Mahal, the resting place of his beloved Mumtaz Mahal. The Agra Red Fort isn't just a fortress. It is a living, breathing chronicle of ambition, betrayal, and the relentless passage of time. It is the real-life Game of Thrones. It's also our last stop in central Agra, as we drive an hour west to Fatehpur Sikri. Founded as the capital of the Mughal Empire in 1571 by Emperor Akbar, the name of the city is derived from the village of Sikri, which previously occupied the location. Meaning City of Victory, Fatehpur Sikri is home to the Jama Mosque, one of the first sites constructed in the city, completed in around 1574. Built in honor of the emperor's spiritual advisor, it also meant to serve as a monastic school for his descendants, and remained a symbol of Mughal heritage and pride long after Akbar's rule. Made of locally quarried red sandstone, it also features yellow sandstone, marble, and slate, featuring Persian and Arabic calligraphy as well. It represents a fusion of Islamic, Hindu, and Jain architecture, reflecting Akbar's vision of religious and cultural harmony. Wasn't going to stop here, and that would have been a mistake. When I opened the car door, I was hit by that wave of heat, and part of me just wanted to stay inside the car, but I'm so glad I got out. So this place is older than the Taj Mahal. It is a palace that was occupied by a Mughal king. It has an incredible history behind it. It is absolutely beautiful. It is so, so beautiful. Now, my lovely guide was telling me that if you go into that beautiful white building over there, you can make a wish. You're meant to make 3, 1 for you and 2 for other people. I really like that. So I think we're gonna go and make some wishes because I got some stuff I need to wish for, but I have had a few moments where I felt a little like on edge, just everybody's looking at me and like some people were following me, not in a threatening way, just curious. And it's a little overwhelming for me when that happens, but I'm really grateful to my guide today. He has just been amazing here. He's been like telling people like, hey, no, she's freaked out. just back it up a little. Drive to get here to Jaipur, and I don't know what is wrong with me, but I cannot stop sleeping. Maybe it's the heat, I'm not sure. I have to lay down and get a couple of hours sleep on the drive. What is going on? Now, speaking of the heat, I'm here April, May, and that is the hottest time. I think it gets hotter in June maybe, but it's extremely hot. We're talking like 39, 40 degree kind of days. And that's making sightseeing a little uncomfortable at times. One really great tip is I have an umbrella with me, just like a little one I can keep in my handbag or my tote bag, and it's got the full UV reflective lighting thing going on inside. That umbrella is saving me. If you wanted to avoid this kind of heat, I asked the guides and they said that the best time to visit really is kind of that December, January, February. That's when it's going to be a whole lot cooler. Now we've arrived at our hotel for the night and we're going to be spending 2 nights here, and I am really happy about that. This is the best hotel we've had so far. It's really nice. The other ones have been fine. This is one where I'm like, oh yeah, like this is one I'm really glad I have 2 nights at. This is really nice. Now, one thing I've kind of been struggling with is, so far I've just been following along the itinerary that's been set out for me. I don't know why, but I did no research. I just booked this tour on a whim. I was like, yep, that looks good. Got my India expert friend to approve it. She was like, yeah, it's a great tour. And I thought I'll just follow along and see what's happening. And I'm liking that we're going to like some really beautiful historical spots, and I'm seeing these incredible buildings, and I'm learning about the history, and I'm experiencing the culture. I'm enjoying that, but I'm not connecting fully in the ways that I need to, and that's on me. So it occurred to me today in the car, I was like, wait a minute, I paid and booked this tour and it's just me on it. I can do whatever I want. So my plan is to actually do some research tonight and tomorrow is going to be more of a me day, because at the moment I'm not really filming food. I feel like I'm not giving you guys the full TFP experience. Do you know what I mean? So rest, research, regroup, redemption tomorrow. Oh, I know you guys enjoyed that. All right, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, you guys. How beautiful is this? Oh my goodness. I have seen this place in so many photos, and to see it in real life, it is absolutely beautiful. Now we are starting our day off at the Wind Palace, and we're going to be doing a bit of a tour of Jaipur today, and I have to tell you, this is the ideal starting point. Now I did as I said I would. I've done my research, I've got a plan together. It's going to be straight TFP vibes. Alright, let's get this day underway. So happy with this place. Let's find out where we're going next, and I'll introduce you to our guide. Can I introduce you on camera? Okay. Would you like to introduce yourself? This is our guide.
Namaste, my name is Bhavani Singh Chauhan. I'm from Jaipur, India. Today I'm your guide and I show you beautiful places of Jaipur.
That sounds amazing. Let's go. With its intricate honeycomb facade, the 5-story Hawa Mahal or Wind Palace stands as a striking testament to Jaipur's regal heritage. As the vibrant capital of Rajasthan, Jaipur is a sensory overload of colour, chaos, and the ceaseless sound of beeping horns. Dubbed the Pink City, Jaipur's old streets are lined with rose-hued buildings, painted pink the colour of hospitality in 1876 to honour the visit of Queen Victoria's son, Albert Edward. Legend has it that the prince christened Jaipur the Pink City, and the name has just kinda stuck. Perched high on a hill overlooking Jaipur, the Amber Fort is a majestic blend of Hindu and Mughal architecture, a testament to the opulence of Rajasthan's royal history. Built in the late 16th century by Raja Man Singh I, this sprawling fortress of pale yellow and pink sandstone is a labyrinth of lavish palaces, ornate halls, and serene gardens. The Taj Mahal, or Mirror Palace, dazzles with intricate mirror work that catches the light like 1,000 tiny stars. It was built as a gesture of love for a woman who asked a man to give her the stars. As you wander through its grand courtyards and intricately carved archways, the Amber Fort tells tales of a bygone era of valor, romance, and architectural brilliance, making it unmissable. But one thing that stands out to me is this heat. It must be 40 degrees today, and I can barely stand in the sun for a minute or more before needing to seek out some shade. Yet stood out in the heat and the sun all day, walking up and down with tourists on their backs, these beautiful elephants. I'll include some links in the video description for you, and you can check them out if you like and decide whether this experience is a good fit for you or not. But for me, it's definitely something I'm going to miss. It is so beautiful up here. I feel like I just am going to keep saying that, but honestly, all of the palaces and the forts that we're visiting, it's beautiful. And the Taj Mahal was spectacular, of course, but Jaipur in a whole has been the most beautiful place we've been so far. It's absolutely spectacular. The buildings, everything, there's just something about it that is so pretty and so lovely. Hi, it's Phoebe, and it's been 3 days since my last coffee. I just feel like I needed to have a little confessional moment there. Something happened when I got to India. I stopped drinking coffee. I don't know why, I've just gone cold turkey. But it was time for me to re-enter coffee society. So I got online and I put into Google best places to eat in Jaipur. Genius, I know, I'm just such a out-of-the-box thinker. And I found someone's blog post, it was amazing. I'll see if I can find it again, I'll link it below for you. Thank you to them because they listed so many great places to eat, and they included some great cafes as well. This is one of them, Half-Light Coffee Roasters. Oh, I needed this. I really needed this time here. The cafe itself is beautiful. It's icy cold with the aircon in here, which is perfect for today's midday heat. They have a great breakfast menu. I saw some people's breakfast come out. It looks unreal. They have a cakes cabinet, and they have all different kinds of coffee and dairy-free milk alternatives. I am in heaven. So I've gotten myself some delicious cold brew, and I've got myself some almond milk, and I am ready to roll. First coffee in 3 days. Wow. Wow. It is time for lunch, and we are eating at another spot off this incredible blog post that I found. This is Bar Palladio, and apparently, according to my guides, it's owned by the royal family. Look at the backdrop behind me. Look at this frame. This is incredible. I'm sat this way so you can see what's behind me. After I finish filming, I'm going to turn around so I can enjoy this view. This place is absolutely beautiful. Now, up until now, I've kind of been eating at places that the guides have just chosen. They haven't been very beautiful or inspiring. The food has been good, but I haven't felt like I really wanted to share them because they're not the kind of places where I would say build your itinerary around going here, or make sure you put this on your to-do list when you come to this area. Here, I would absolutely recommend the cafe and this place. Yes, yes, yes. Let's start with the food. Their menu is focused more around Western delights, shall we say? I know that won't be for some of you, but for me, if I get a good recommendation for food, no matter where I am, no matter what the cuisine is, and I just want to go there and try it and see if it's good. And what I'd read was this place does amazing Italian food. So I've ordered a gnocchi with tomato sauce. It's come out, they put it down in front of me, and my mouth has started watering. It smells so good. Oh my god, okay. It's so good. It's really delicious. Thank you so much. You're going to be able to see from the background behind me already. I was hoping to surprise you, but I really want to get my hands painted with henna. So the guys have brought me to meet this beautiful lady. Hello.
Hello. Hello.
What's your name?
Ranjana.
Ranjana.
Yes.
She has this beautiful store.
Yeah.
I'll get the information so you can come here and visit her yourself. But she's very famous.
You're very famous. You need people here.
I came here with some screenshots that I had in mind, and she's going to do what I had in mind. These are beautiful. Amazing. Oh, I'm so excited to get this done. This is going to look a little different. And I apologize for that, but they're playing really loud commercial music in here. And as I've told you before, my regular microphone picks it up, and then I can't use it for copyright issues. But this is my little TikTok mic. And if I film it on my phone with TikTok mic, I can use it. It doesn't pick up the audio. I had heard that one of the things you absolutely must try when you come to Rajasthan is Rajasthani thali. So I've come to a place called Thali and More. The name bodes well. And I've ordered a Rajasthani thali. And guys, I have no idea what anything on here is. I know it's all vegetarian. I don't know what any of these dishes are. So if you know what all of this is, could you please comment and tell me? That would be really helpful. It's so good. This looks so good. I don't know what those cubes are. Delicious. Oh. Honestly, it's all good. There's not a weak dish among them. These two are my favorite. These two are my favorite. If you know what those are, please tell me. Add Rajasthani thali to your itinerary. And come to this place. Apparently it's really busy on weekends. I'm here on a Monday at lunchtime and there aren't that many people in here at all. I'm the only person that looks like me in here, so I think that's probably a pretty good sign. I think it's really well priced for what it is, and the food is amazing. I'm at the airport here in Jaipur and something amazing has happened. You're gonna love this. You're going to love it. Some of you can already sense what I'm about to say, or what I'm about to show you. You ready for it? Phoebe, with an E on the end. Starbucks, you've done it again. I needed a Phoebe day. I needed a Phoebe day. You've no idea how much I needed a Phoebe day. It just makes my whole day. I think it's part of the reason I always go to Starbucks when I travel, is I'm just like, is today a Phoebe day? Let's let the Starbucks team decide. Alright, so I'm at Jaipur airport and I'm going to be flying to Udaipur. So we're going to hit the cold brew, Phoebe style. We're going to have ourselves a little chat about India thus far. I think I've learned a lot after these first few days in India. Knowing what I know now, I would definitely do it differently next time. So I wouldn't book a tour package like this unless I was booking something like an Intrepid or a G Adventures, where I knew there were going to be lots of other travelers on it with me, and that's what I wanted. But if I wanted to do it solo or with two or with like a group of people or my family, this is how I would do it. I would pick the destinations I wanted to go to, I would book the hotels, and then I would find a driver on location, and that's very easily done. That's what everybody else I have run into has been doing. I think that would give me more control, and it would keep me away from some of the tourist traps that I've been experiencing, because so far I've experienced a lot of them. I've been taken to a lot of places where I've been given tourist prices, things have been marked up, there have been kickbacks to people, that kind of thing. I've kind of been seen as a walking wallet a lot of the time, and it's really kind of been very uncomfortable for me, and at times it's really put me off the destination as a whole. Knowing what I know now, I would definitely be doing things differently moving forward. I booked this package, this tour package, for the entire time I'm here, so I'm stuck with it, but I'm gonna make it work for me. How I'm going to be doing that is, and this is what I recommend you do, is research the crap out of everywhere you're going. You don't just have to blindly follow what drivers and guides are telling you. No, and I know that sounds really simple, but when you're intimidated going to a place, you kind of just follow along because you don't know what you're doing. Now, some general India advice for you. If you're coming to India, for me as an Australian, I absolutely needed a visa. I applied online. I'll have a link in the video description for you. Please only use that link so you don't fall victim to any kind of visa scams. Really importantly, guys, you have to have that visa, once it's approved, printed out and with you at the airport, and it must go on the plane with you because you have to show it again when you arrive here in India. Really, I'm having a great time and I don't feel unsafe at all. There have been a couple of situations, where a bit of a crowd has formed because I look different and a lot of people want to take photos of me, and there have been times I've been frustrated because I've said no to men. I don't want you to take my photo and I don't want to be in a photo, and that isn't being heard, and they're trying to be quite forceful and just make it happen because that's what they want. Thankfully, I have my drivers and my guides there, and they're saying no, she doesn't want that, that's not happening. There has been a few instances of men just ignoring that and shoving a camera in my face anyway, which I don't really appreciate. It's what's happening here. I don't enjoy how it feels, but I am safe and I'm fine. But I just want to tell you all of this for transparency, because it is like a part of the fabric of this experience, and I want you to know all of it because I love you and I like to be honest with you and authentic and all of that kind of good stuff. So yeah, this is what it is, but I'm still really glad I'm here and I am having a really good time, and I really enjoy the sounds of construction everywhere I go. Alright you guys, and with that brings this week's episode to a close. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Now if you don't already, be sure to subscribe right now so you never miss a single episode, and say hello in the comments below. I hope you have a really great weekend, and I will see you with a brand new India episode next week. Love you.